Wi-Fi router configuration. So here few important things. So steps are there. Okay. So general I explain for every batch, but two batch like you are 19, so 17th batch started writing how to configure steps only. So you want to learn how to configure a Wi-Fi router. So go to any YouTube video, simple, and type something like a name, Wi-Fi router name, a TP link, AC 700 or 650, how to configure. So there is a configuration live demos also available in YouTube, guys. So when you have a time, free time, some non-thinking time like that, you can watch it better. So because real simulation, instead of simulation, you can able to see the real router connections and their interfaces also. So try for a different Wi-Fi routers also. So then you can see different interfaces. So most common way I am telling means what are the common steps we do it, whether it is TP link or maybe it is a D link or maybe a tender router, it can be anything. Okay. So overall points I'm trying to tell. The first we learn about SOHU, right? In that one we discussed about a simple Wi-Fi router. In our home or offices to get internet nowadays what we are using is a simple Wi-Fi router. So this Wi-Fi router, okay, so you can connect your devices wirelessly, like laptops, mobile phones, tablets, smart TVs. You can connect it to Wi-Fi router wireless. And these Wi-Fi routers also having a wide, means LAN ports also available. LAN ports also available to connect device through cables like this. Okay, next. Of course, this is our internal connection, but what we need is the internet. So you have to take a subscription from ISP, Internet Service Provider. Okay, Internet Service Provider. So these ISPs are different ISPs are available, right? For home or a small offices. You take a internet from Airtel, okay, or maybe Geo. Right now there is two, right? Next one is ACT, ACT. BSNL, again BSNL came back, BSNL, Hathway, Hathway, U Broadband. U Broadband is belongs to this Idea, Idea, VI now, okay, Vodafone Idea, U Broadband. So actually it's Vodafone's, but now it is Vodafone Idea. Okay, anyway, Vodafone Idea. So U Broadband. Earlier in separate, now it is mixed everything. So many private broadbands also available. So many other broadbands also there. For organization, only for service providing to organization level like a Tata, Ticona, HCL, this some other companies also there. Okay. Now, thing is, what are your ISP? Who are the ISP service provider? Depends upon it. That's connectivity is there. So from ISP, there's lot of switches, routers. Finally, it reaches to your home Wi-Fi router. In your home Wi-Fi router, it's a connectivity is there. So this connection can be anything. So in general, wide way connectivity is, or it can be telephone cable. They use telephone cable in a world BSNL and as well as this um, Airtel use telephone based connection from ISP, or maybe A fiber optical cable. Nowadays, most of them are fiber optical cables only. The cable can be fiber optical cable. Okay. Example again, Airtel, Jio, BSNL, fiber optical based connections are given to your router, to your home. So later we discuss router. And this cable can be a UTP cable. ACT generally provide UTP cables. UTP cables. Okay, through internet. So internally there is lot of fiber optical cables only, but what they do that ACT, Hathway, and generally these local internet service providers, what they do, they put a UTP cable to your home. So that is important. What you're getting up to your home, into your home is important. Again, from your home to the nearest switches, that switches to the nearest hub routers, from there another routers, and finally it is connected to your ISP, main ISP service center, ISP, the main stations. From there, again, another router, it will connect it to so many things. But what you are getting, cable to your home, that is what we are discussing. Okay. So you are connecting with a telephone cable. So that is called a DSL or ADSL connection. Okay, DSL or ADSL connection. Okay, the WAN connectivity is DSL or ADSL. ADSL. UTP cable, like I said, ACT. Okay. So this UTP based connection you are getting means generally it is PPP-oe. PPP is one of the WAN protocol. PPP-oe means it's a WAN protocol only, but over Ethernet. Because you are getting UTP, means Ethernet connection directly you are getting, right? So normal PPP means WAN protocol, WAN cable, separate protocol, serial connection. But this is from that WAN connection to or Ethernet connection you are getting local connection. That's it is PPP. So WAN connectivity, WAN technologies. Okay, Internet WAN technologies. Fiber optical. So you are getting fiber optical connection to your home. That's generally connection type is GP on. GPON. Not GP on, it is GPAN or ON. And some people use AN, some people use ON. Some people use XPON, XPON, XPAN or XPON. Yeah, you can try which one is. I'm using Airtel, it's the GPON. GPON. ON. Okay. Okay. Now you have got a connection to your home. So that is need to be connected to a modem or router as a modem. So either some places we use a separate modem for connection. Okay. And modem is again connected to a Wi-Fi router or a switches like that. Okay. Either sometimes your Wi-Fi router has that connection facility. For example, it's a telephone based connection means, so there is a WAN port. This WAN port or an internet port, WAN port or internet port, which is connecting this internet port, which is that cable you are getting in your home, we are connecting to this WAN port. Okay. So telephone based connection means WAN port is RJ11 port. RJ11 port connection. UTP means RJ45 WAN port it is. Okay. If it is a fiber optical based port only, like a GPON port I said, no, that's the port. Different routers, different port connections are there. Okay. You take a Wi-Fi router. See, this is a port like this. What port it is? We need a big picture, not the small pictures. Okay. This is fiber optical base connections. DSL. DSL generally telephone connection, RJ11 connection, WAN port connection, okay, like this. Okay, so these are generally UTP cables. Okay, normal RJ45 connections. So other than these guys, there is a 4G routers, 5G routers, 3G routers are there. You can insert simply your SIM card, like a data SIM card, and you can directly connect without a this cable kind of stuff. Okay. So this is first connection. So in a mod, your Wi-Fi router itself is a modem. Okay. So depends upon what connection you are getting. Based on that, you have to select your Wi-Fi router. So that's why I showed those pictures. Okay. Based on that, you have to select those Wi-Fi routers. For example, I am going to TP-Link AC. This is an adapter, sorry. See, these are the different Wi-Fi routers. So what is this AC models? AC models generally support dual bands, 5 gigahertz connection, 2.4 gigahertz connection. N300, N150 models support only 2.4 frequency connection only, single band connection. Okay, next. The higher the number, like 1200 means more high speed data connections. Okay, and next, guys, again, 2.4, 5 gigahertz. Already I told 2.4, meaning is up to 50 Mbps internet speed, you are getting, no problem, you can take 2.4. You have to 5 gigahertz, you have to take it. If in case is more than 50 Mbps, more than 50 Mbps internet speed you are using, 100 Mbps you are using, 2.4 is no use. So you have to go with a 5 gigahertz router. So while you are selecting router, is it supporting 2.4 and 5 gigahertz or it is supporting only 2.4? So based on that, based on your internet speed. Next, based on internal connection. Okay. See the port of this one. See, this is WAN port. See the blue one, that's a WAN port. These are the LAN ports. So you are having a ACT, means a UTP cable comes. So you can connect to this. You can connect it to this router. Okay. And also see that connectivities. Just in case, like a fiber optical type of router you require. XPU on, GPU on. Okay. You can see this is also Wi-Fi router. But see, this port is different. Okay. You got a fiber optical connection to your home. So where you will connect. So fiber optical port is required. You see GP on. The port is GP on. Yeah, all DSL models also there. Okay. I think these are not DSL modems. I'll check it once. Port. Where is the WAN port? Yeah, this is the WAN port, but still not a DSL port. It is a normal, as I said, no, N300 model, normal model also. So DSL modems are very less now. Who is using this Wi-Fi? This is what I said. It is UPS backup. Okay. Hmm. Okay, whatever it is, guys, this is first of all understand a Wi-Fi router models. Depends upon the connectivities, you have to choose your Wi-Fi router. Depends upon the frequency support required, you have to choose your Wi-Fi router. Okay. So depends upon your internet bandwidth, you have to choose your Wi-Fi router 2.4, 5 gigahertz or both. Okay. And depends upon your internal incoming cable to your home. Based on that, you have to choose your Wi-Fi router. So choosing Wi-Fi router, first part. Did I write that one here? I didn't write, but connect Wi-Fi cable. Okay. Now we'll go to the step by step. Guys, understand how to choose your Wi-Fi router? First is choose your Wi-Fi router. Okay, next. Depends upon connection. Second. Now, from ISP, you got a cable and you purchase a Wi-Fi router which is suitable for your connectivity. Okay, done. First part is done. Second, when you take a subscription from ISP, you'll get some kind of ID, WAN connection related IDs, username, passwords, or WAN connectivity related information. Okay, you got it. So note down that in one place. So what we do, try to log into your router. So I have written from the login side, first connection and login. So before login, what to do? Connect. First, what you have to do? Connect. Connect the cable to the cable which you are getting your home connected to your WAN port and turn on the Wi-Fi router. First connect to your Wi-Fi router and turn on the Wi-Fi router. First one. Next, log into Wi-Fi router. Log into your Wi-Fi router. So two ways you can log in or three ways you can log in. One is if you have a system, either laptop or desktop, use a LAN cable to connect it to your Wi-Fi router. Simple LAN cable connected to your Wi-Fi router. And in bottom of this Wi-Fi router, you can find what URL you can use to connect it. Use that Wi-Fi router URL and username, password. So you will log into your Wi-Fi router. Okay. Another method is in the bottom of Wi-Fi router, it specifies that Wi-Fi connection name and password. Wi-Fi connection, default Wi-Fi connection, SSID, or a name and password. So you can use your laptop or mobile phone. Okay. Either you can use a browser, open the URL, first connected to your Wi-Fi router with a default Wi-Fi username and password, first connected to your Wi-Fi router, then open the URL and put a username and password. From mobile phone also, same thing you can do it. Some Wi-Fi routers also having an application. So download this Wi-Fi router related application. With the help of this application, you can connect it to your Wi-Fi router, login. So these are the different login methods. Logins. Okay. Different way you can able to log in. Next. Once you log into your Wi-Fi router, one second guys, one second. What happened to this? I don't require these tabs. So many tabs I created. Login. See, See, this is some Wi-Fi router. What is that? URL, username, password. Okay, URL, username, and password. Some Wi-Fi routers having Wi-Fi connection name and Wi-Fi passwords. Then also you can find their URL, see URL, username, password. So you can connect through wirelessly and log in. Okay, or you can connect through wire and log in. So both are good. Okay, so you can find the default accessing details from your Wi-Fi router most of the time. Okay, to log into your Wi-Fi router. Where are we? Yeah, once you log in, what to do? Now you have to configure. Configure. What are the things compulsory we should configure? One is WAN configuration. WAN or internet related configuration. As I said, when you take a subscription from the NISP, so they will give you WAN connection related details. For example, you take it from ACT or Hathway. So the connection type is PPPoE, and they also provide username and password, subscription username and password. So you have to specify those things at WAN connection section. WAN section, you have to specify WAN or internet session, you have to specify those things. And check it. Once you save it, you will get connected to your ISP. Internet will come up to your Wi-Fi router. So first is WAN. Second is wireless. Wireless connection means wireless name, SSID, and password. Okay, check the SSID name. If you don't want the default name, change to different name. Also specify the password connection also. So second step. Third one, check the DHCP configuration. No need to do, but check the DHCP configuration. If required, you can able to do little changes, but you can use DHCP configuration. Okay. Now test the connection. So generally, I've written test the connectivity. Okay. In a last, but actually now you've done WAN, wireless, DHCP. Now test the connection. And finally, secure. Secure Wi-Fi router. First in the secure Wi-Fi router. Guys, under Wi-Fi router, there is a default URLs, username, passwords are there. If it is happened, someone is connected to your Wi-Fi router and try to change the username and passwords, or maybe they are changing configuration, stealing some your user details information possible. Okay, so you have to secure your Wi-Fi router by changing username, Wi-Fi router, by changing Wi-Fi router username and password. Username you can't change it, at least login password you can able to change it. Another security is Wi-Fi security. Wi-Fi connection security. For example, you given some people, for a password, they are giving you phone numbers. So no one can able to guess. Guys, your phone number is shared to someone, even neighbors, everybody knows your phone numbers. Don't give your phone numbers as a password to your Wi-Fi router. Okay? Hmm. For example, so you're given a Wi-Fi password and someone, neighbor or someone ask a password, your friend, someone. You given a password. They share it to someone. They share it to another one. Like your password is compromising. So one or two solutions. First solution is change the password. In case you feel your password is compromised, so many number of connections are made it, so you can change the password. Second one is what are the devices are there in your home or in your office? You can specify only these devices are allowed to connect through Wi-Fi based on their MAC address. So you can specify your device MAC address in Wi-Fi router. Allow only these devices to connect through Wi-Fi. So then it automatically only those devices will get connected. If anyone knows your Wi-Fi password also, they can't connect it. So that is Wi-Fi connection security. Or another way, you can allow all the devices, well-known devices, okay? Remaining any other devices, you can start denying it. Okay, so that is also there. Okay, so these are the steps to configure your Wi-Fi router. So first one is you have to choose your Wi-Fi router. Okay, based on your internet speed, internet connection, you have to choose your Wi-Fi router and area coverage. Area coverage. Okay, next point. Yeah, we can create a, so depends upon your Wi-Fi router. You can create a guest mode Wi-Fi connection. Depends upon Wi-Fi router. Okay, guys, this is already we know Cisco Packet Tracer Simulator. And this is, I am trying to show you how to configure it, but in a real time, little different. But sections are same. I do not have any internet simulation. Internet is also not there. Just to show you purpose. So simple home router it is. Zoom, see WAN port, and this is LAN ports. Wi-Fi antenna switch on or off. This is configuration ports. Okay, you can configure each one uh, like this. Also, you can do it, but I am not doing like this from direct interface. Just I want to show you Wi-Fi router. Okay, so this is required internet, right? Don't worry. Okay, just to show the connection purpose. Okay, something got connected. So you got an incoming cable. Okay, now what we are doing? I said there's two ways we can connect. Like you can use a desktop or laptop, simple LAN cable. Normally we should use uh, okay, to some LAN port of your Wi-Fi router. Okay. So when you connect with the cable, that's actually better. Okay. So I go to the desktop in the system. If I connect it to Wi-Fi router, so I can get by default in general in Wi-Fi router by default DSCP service will run once it is on. The default DSCP service will be runs. So I can get an IP address from the Wi-Fi router. But the problem is I got API address because it's not get IP address from Wi-Fi router because that time the link is status is showing orange color. So I'm disable enable. So I will get IP address once again. Yes, I got a IP address to my system. Anyway, I directly connected, so I don't need to worry about IP address and that. Okay, I got an IP address from the Wi-Fi router because built-in Wi-Fi in the Wi-Fi router built-in DSCP is there. I said we can connect in different ways, like wirelessly. Sorry, it's all my mistakes. Okay, so wirelessly. How it is directly connected, generate won't connected. Okay, so you have to go to your Wi-Fi settings and specify. So by default internal configuration. Otherwise, you have to click on connect and get the connection name, click it and connect it. It's already get connected now. Here also will get an IP address. See? Now connection done. Now it is login. Guys, for usually I try to connect from wireless mode, but when I do it, when I'm changing the wireless password, we'll get keep on disconnecting. That's why I use wide-based connection. Okay. So go to the browser. Different ways you can do it, guys. Better to watch any direct videos, but this is steps for understanding steps. This is very helpful. My Wi-Fi router's URL, that login. Okay. So I put a URL. It is asking username and password. Username is admin. Password is also admin only. Okay. So from that system only, I connected. So what are the sessions we have to configure? WAN or internet setup, wireless, wireless, wireless security. Okay. Again, DSCP configuration, and finally go to administration, changing the Wi-Fi password and check the status, connection status. So this is internet connection type. Depends upon your internet service providers. Some local internet service provider, what they do when you are just connected from their DSCP server, they will assign IP address and you can get IP and you can get directly. So just they're sharing some links to it, just cable. Some organization provides static IP type. So you have to enter that static IP which is provided by organization. Generally, organizations like not in home networks, in a organization networks like office networks. We need a stable static IP connection. So what they will do, they will provide some static IP to your organization. So in the Wi-Fi router, you put that static IP. So then you will get connected to ISP. So then you will connect it to internet. Wireless based connection. So wireless instead of wireless based incoming connection, you can take it and do it also possible. PPPoE. As I said, this if you select PPPoE, you'll get username and password. So as I said earlier, ACT, Hearthbase, normal Ethernet connections, you will get it. So you will connect it to your Wi-Fi router. Okay, so they will provide this username and password. So you have to enter username and password, but selecting PPPoE. Okay, these are the some of the internet setup options. I'm not doing anything, guys, just to show that part. Okay, because really this simulator not having any Wi-Fi router. Okay, to show again, I need another Wi-Fi router also. Okay. Okay, so section 1 part completed. We didn't do it, but still we to do it. Otherwise, I can select like PPPoE. Username is password. Something I given, nothing will work. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, small, just 2 minutes, guys. Wait. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So like this, you can give information. Okay, where are we? Next. So once you given, depends upon interface. So interface to interface, lot of changes. Okay. Request time data. You can have to log in. This is another problem. So to get different interfaces, some are directly wizard type. Means it will ask you questions. Say if you just give that information, automatically you will get configured. What happened? It is correct. Time data. Username. Okay. Yeah. Next is wireless. So this is the SSID name is default. The SSID name right now it is showing default. Okay. So that's why this default connection is there. So I'm changing the name to something like, for example, SAV 24. Okay. I'm changing SSID name to SAV 24. Okay. And this is 5 for 5 gigahertz. And in this router having in a 5 gigahertz, two modes are there, 1 and 2. I don't want to, then I can disable it also. Okay. Otherwise, we'll do it like this. So SAV 52. Okay. This SAV 2.4, 2.4. This is SAV 5.2. This is 5.1. I change the names. Just I change the names, but I didn't change the password. So names are changed, but we have to secure it. Okay. If you don't secure it, so anybody can able to connect it. So I'm securing, enable, with security, higher one, WSP2. Compared to WEP, WPA is higher secure. Compared to WPA, WPA2 is higher secure. Then what is the personal, guys? In your home or normal offices, we use personal base only. Means your Wi-Fi router, when you are connected, you get authenticated by your Wi-Fi router only. Okay. In a certain enterprises, what they use separate authentication server like a Radius or AAA servers, use it to authenticate user connectivity. So we are using personal. Encryption. Compared to TK-IP, AES is a higher encryption method. Okay. higher encryption. Now I'm giving password. So password is admin hash 24. Okay. And this one also admin hash 51. Just I'm giving admin hash 5. Or same password, you can give it for everything. So what we have done, second step. What is the second step? Changing the Wi-Fi connection name, SSID name is a Wi-Fi connection name and secure the connection. Okay. Second step is completed. Now you have to check connectivity. Are you able to get connected or not? Before that one, what I'm doing is I'm going to set up. So I'm trying to find where is my DHCP server settings. Okay. So see what is my router IP 0.1. DHCP is enabled. Otherwise, we should give IP address manually. So like we have this feature in this router. So DHCP enabled. And in this default configuration saying 50 IP address. For example, in your network, you have a 10 systems. No problem. We got 50 is possible. 10 is okay. Good. For example, in your organization, you have a 100 computers. Then you have to take 100. More than 100, like 120, 130, like that, you should take it. And also you can change the ranges also. Okay. If this required modification, you can do the modification. Otherwise, keep it like that only. Okay. That's why I written check DHCP server settings or configuration, right? If any need a modification, you will do it. Start IP modification, number of IPs modifications also you can do it. Depends upon your total network size. What I found that is that this DHCP not providing local DNS server address. So you can choose any local DNS server address as a Wi-Fi router as a local DNS server address, or you can specifically add 8.8.8 to your DHCP for a DNS server. So DNS server is 8.8.8.8. We can add it to your DHCP server. Okay. So that is missing here. So I saved. Yeah. So I saved it. So because of this saving, it is little disconnection is there. Anyway, we have to test the connectivity. So I go to one system, go to wireless, check the wireless connection profile. It is showing default. Go to connection, refresh, like this. Like this. We will get the list of things, right? We'll select it and click on connect. I select any one of the profile, select it, click on connect and provide a password. So I try to connect 2.4. So that's why that password I given. See, connection is showing here. Also, once I connected, I will get new IP, right? Yeah, I got an IP address, including DNS server address. Once I get connected, I got an IP address automatically. So if you really internet is connected, what to do? You have to open the browser, accessing google.com, youtube.com, facebook.com to confirm your internet is working. Okay, it confirms that internet is working. But right now we do not have a choice. Okay, we don't have any internet purpose, not, so we don't do that one. Finally, so what is the last things? You tested it, very good. Now securing connection. Administration, go to administration. See router password. I'm only changing router password. My actual router password is admin. Username is admin, password is also admin. So I'm giving admin @123. Okay. If someone knows, someone connected to my Wi-Fi router, so they can get that login URL, username, and password. But I changed the password, so they can't log in. So I will know the password, so I can log in. So when I'm securing, saving, I will also get disconnected. Admin 123. So settings are successful. Continue. Okay. I successfully changed the password, secured my Wi-Fi router. The status is also there. What is this status? It will tell like, are you connected through internet or not? If you are connected to internet from ISP, you will get some kind of IP address, dynamic IP, you will get it. Okay. You got an IP address. You are connected to your ISP. From ISP, you got IP address. So it means from your router to internet is connection. So that status you can get. Second status is devices are connected to your Wi-Fi router, right? So through wirelessly or through wire, you are getting connected. You can able to see what devices that get connected through DHCP IP address releasing. Through DHCP IP address releasing, you can also get that kind of information. This is router local. So who are the DHCP client? Two clients connections are there for your router. Okay. You can see number of devices in your home, 5 devices. But you see 10 devices are connecting. Understand, 10 devices means your password is compromised. Someone using. Or who are those devices? So what you have to do, if you feel your password is compromised, you told to someone, that those two people told to someone other one. So, okay, what to do? Try to change the password. Go to the Wi-Fi, go to Wi-Fi security, change the password. To change the password, log into the Wi-Fi router and go to the wireless section and change the password. Okay, changing password. One thing. Second one is MAC filter. What is this MAC filter or MAC binding feature? Yes, you change the password. So for Wi-Fi connection means all your devices, including your smart TV, your laptop, mobile phone, your parents' mobile phone, everything, you have to change the password once again. In that process, you will tell the password to someone else again, password is compromised. Possible, right? So what you can able to do it, like in your office or home. So what are your devices? What are your devices? Go to your every device, find out their MAC address, add the MAC address like this. Permit these MAC addresses only. Permit these MAC address, specify those MAC addresses here. Only your router will allow those devices connectivity. If a new device is there is a new device, the MAC address is not mentioned here, so it does not allow them. It block it. That is a permit. Or you can do prevent. You can do prevent. So you know the client IP address and MAC address, right? So you go to the status, local network, client table, see that there you can find their MAC addresses. Hence, those are not your devices. Okay. So you understand it by checking cross-verifying. Okay. By cross-verifying, you understand that is those are not your devices. So you can simply select prevent and specify those MAC address here. Means this your Wi-Fi router, allow every device except that device. Except that device. Either way, you can protect your Wi-Fi network. Okay. So this is MAC filtering or a MAC security. Okay. Guys, understand this Wi-Fi router configuration. Next and last, completed guys. Wi-Fi configuration is done. So I want to show you a small setup. That's it. That's it. Okay. What is that small setup? In your home, generally you have Wi-Fi router, and backside, if you have a desktop and you want to connect through cable, you can connect it. We've seen that one like this. You have a laptop or a desktop, you want to connect through cable, you can connect it. Wirelessly, you want to connect it. So laptop having built-in wireless adapter, you can connect it, of course. We are doing that one. For desktop, you want to connect it, either you insert a wireless adapter or maybe you can use USB-based wireless adapters, you can connect it. No problem. But organizations, small organizations or big, medium organizations. With the same setup, so we have a multiple desktops are there. What to do? We have a multiple desktops are there or multiple laptops are there. We need a wireless connectivity. Even IP telephones also there. Voice over IP devices also there. IP telephones are a voice over IP device. Sorry, it's not that one. This is a switch type. Okay. So I have these devices also. Now, how to connect it? Wirelessly or wire. But in a Wi-Fi router, it does not have those many ports. It has a 4-port, a 2-port, 1-port kind of stuff. So you have multiple devices. How can we connect it? Simple. We'll take switches. Take switch, take switch, take multiple switches. Connect one switch to another switch. Okay. Connect one switch to another switch. And connect the router LAN port to one of the switch. Now what happened? From this router, we are able to access connectivity, right? So connection is done. And of course, the devices also will connect it to your switches. So on. Normally, we are using this. Direct connection I'm showing, but in a reality, so they use okay. So in a reality, what we use what we use a wall mount. The switches, the backend cables will come to your home wall mounts kind of stuff under branches, wall ceilings, okay, wall mounts. So from there we are connecting, okay. So this is how it is connected. Of course, we are also getting connectivity, IP addresses, because it acts as a DHCP server. See, it will get IP address. And also you can able to communicate to other devices directly. How I am connecting. This is that laptop, wireless connected laptop. Okay. From my desktop, I'm connecting to it. Okay. So if you have a web server, you can access it, lot of things you can able to do it. So this is total setup, guys. Okay. Understand, enjoy it. So these are the some steps. As I said, guys, this test the connection I've written last. You can test the connection once you have done Wi-Fi connectivity. Okay. Troubleshooting is also there. The troubleshooting is depends upon LED status, check internal status, LED status wise, you can do it. Also, you can find how to troubleshoot internet and Wi-Fi router. Okay, check it, find out. So you will get more interested if you are doing it instead of I'm explaining. Okay. Yeah. That's it for today, guys. Meet you on Monday.
Thank you, sir.
You guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So if